Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and this video, as the title suggests, is just a big thank you to all the people that are supporting me through Patreon through June. I've already sent you all an email, so hopefully you've received that, but I thought I'd do an email as well. It seemed the only polite thing to do. There's about 20 of you in total, which is absolutely outstanding. I'm really appreciated, because I see some channels with about 5 times as many subscribers as myself, who also got Patreon, and they don't have any patrons at all. So, you know, I really feel blessed, and a big thank you as well. So I'm going to give you all a shout out, if you don't mind, just a thank you there. Now, a few people in my personal life have been saying, as we try this almost impossible task of trying to get YouTube to a full-time basis, they say, Nick, you're wasting your time, there's no chance of that happening. Well, you've got to give all these things a go. I'm prepared to put in the work, and I try and exploit every single angle I possibly can. And if there's nothing I can do after exploiting absolutely everything, we'll say, okay then. But, you know, with your support and the things I've got planned, I'm sure we can get pretty close or actually do it. There's a phrase, I don't know who said this, some clever person. He said, people that dance must seem quite insane to those people that cannot hear the music. Well, hopefully there's a bit of that going on. So that got a bit deep. So thank you to all the patrons for June. As I say, there is 20 of you, so let's run through the list. So thank you again. There's KINGSTON LJ, a top chap who comments quite regularly on all the videos. Always got something to say, and really impressed with what he mentions there. Quite often he's got some more details about the games or his own experiences, and that's really appreciated. There's Rich as well, so thank you Rich for continued support. I know this is month 2 that you have supported the channel, and as I say, really appreciated. Phil Hill, or Philip Hill, thank you Phil again. Phil is a long-term subscriber to the channel, often comments with some funny stuff and some jokes and off-cut comments. Really pleasure to speak to Phil and to know him, so that's brilliant, so thank you Phil. CRUN as well, a long-time subscriber to the channel, so thank you CRUN. Chips in every now and again, but watches quite a lot of the videos, which is really helpful in terms of getting the watch time up, and generally YouTube runs to an algorithm, so I think it's looking at things like, when it supports, you're looking at things like how many videos are being watched, how many different people are watching them, is a person being a bit naughty, like liking their own videos or watching their own videos to boost it. I think that all comes into it, so all different people that watch is brilliant. Erwin Bierhoff, thanks to him, he's one of my friends on Facebook as well, my personal Facebook page. I've got a few people here that are there, so thank you. Quite a smart fellow, often's got things to say as well. Squidworth, hi Squid, a big friend on Twitter, quite an active member on Twitter, and it's his idea for me to start Patreon in the first place. So I did have my reservations about it for quite some time, but he assured me it's something I should be doing, and he was the first patron as well to kick it all off. So thank you Squidworth, appreciated sir. So this is all down to you initially. Hannibal Solo, another long-time subscriber to the channel, thank you sir. Again, always got something to say, comments on the odd videos here and there, but if I met him in real life, I think he'd be an instant friend. Seems like a good all-round chap. Ashley Clifford, another one in that bracket, so thank you Ashley for supporting the channel continuously into month 2 of the Patreon. Hopefully we've got more things going on the Patreon page, hopefully. I know you've commented on the Patreon page as well. We're doing, this is to everyone, we're doing a Q&A for Patreon members. On the Patreon site, there is, I'll put a link in the description, there's a link for a Q&A. If we get enough questions there, I know there's only 20 of you, if we get enough questions, we'll do a video a bit like this, answering your questions here and forth about retro gaming, life, and anything really. We'll keep it broad. There's James Lavin, thank you James again for supporting the channel. It's all adding up, so big thanks to you. I hope you're liking the content, and we'll keep it going. At least we're on the month's trial, and after then we'll try and think of other angles how we can try and keep it up by any shape or form. NIKKI Sumner, a long-term supporter of the channel as well. She runs her own fashion blog, which I've looked at. It's brilliant. She's given me a shout out in before when we were doing the Tomb Raider vids. Has a YouTube channel as well, so thank you NIKKI. And there's Ian O'Reilly as well, also into month 2, so big thank you Ian. Really appreciated your support on the channel. This has gone beyond anything that I was expecting. I was expecting no one to give Patreon at all. That was my main fear, and as I say, I've been pleasantly surprised, so hopefully we can keep this going on. Into month 2, there's been a lot of new patrons as well, which I'm really pleased about, so thank you there. The good thing about Patreon, you can donate anonymously if you want to on that site. If you're a bit wary about giving your details there, you can have any name there, and you can do pledges, up them, cancel them, change them at any point. So I don't think this is your real name, but thank you to Fat Agnes, named after a chip in the Commodore Amiga. Really generous, so thank you there for supporting it. It's been a good month 1, so thank you there. Andre Russell, thank you, Andre. Like everyone before, I'm glad that you found time to watch the videos, and hope you're appreciating them. And thank you for your support. I mean, I don't underestimate it, so thank you a great deal. Now this one is a surprise. You know when you get a bit of a double take when you see it go through. But this is a donation from a huge channel. It'll be amiss of me not to give it a shout out, because I'm surprised I've even been noticed by this person. But anyway, a big shout out and thanks to Nostalgia Nerd. Now if you don't know Nostalgia Nerd's channel, do Google that or check it out. He's got, well, relatively for me, he probably looks at people that got millions of subscribers. So to me, it's a huge channel and does good work and very professional videos. Nostalgia Nerd has got over 100,000 subscribers. So thank you, Nostalgia Nerd, if you are actually watching this. I love your channel. You do really good work, and people should go and watch to see what you have to offer to get your sub count even higher. Absolutely outstanding. No, don't push it, Nick. I was gonna ask for a shout out, but that's pushing it. The donation's enough, so thank you, Nostalgia Nerd. Fantastic. Then we've got another person that runs her own channel, just gradually building up. It's Lee Birthgarth. Runs Retro Rambles, I believe, so have a look at that if you get time. The odd video goes up every now and again on that channel, so thank you, Lee. He's also one of my friends on Facebook as well, one of my newer friends. Gary James just started this month donating for June, so thank you, Gary. I have reviewed a couple of his games he did, homebrews there, so thank you, Gary. I'm glad you found time there too. Stuart Sumner, yes, related to Nikki Sumner, so thank you, Stuart, for also pledging to the channel. It all adds up, so thank you very much. I'll try and put up as varied amount of stuff as I can, and I have to manage the time as much as I could do. I like to do like more different things, but we'll see how things go. So thank you there. Be good to jump into the PS4 again at some point. And thank you again to Cedric Ravenhill, sorry. Thank you, sir. You know, I'm pleased that you've took the time to watch this channel, because I know there's lots of different options there. We'll keep it going. Hopefully you continue to enjoy it. So thank you again. And now we end with two friends of mine on Facebook. Got very good to speak to, quite comical and laid-back fellows. We got Mark Henson. Thank you, Mark. Really appreciated there, and your continued support. Fantastic. And last but not least, certainly not least, is OBED Brinkman. So thank you, OBED, another one of my friends on Facebook. So thank you to everyone. I can't thank you enough. Now, hopefully this spirals and we get more patrons come in to build it, to try and achieve this dream. I'm already looking potentially at other income revenue to try and boost this a lot, because we need to achieve the dream. We need a big boost, and we need it quickly. So I've been trying to look at other backing, other sort of ways we can do it, and there are things in the fire which may work, they may not work, but I've got to try absolutely everything before this trial's up, to then decide whether we're going to do a decision, whether we resume full-time work, whether we quit that for a bit, whether we get part-time work, whether this reduces to 1 video a week, but I don't want it to. So we're going to try absolutely everything to try that impossible dream. And just finish on that quote: those that dance must look quite insane to those that can't hear the music. So thank you again. The channel roars on. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye. Goodbye.